Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Hope you guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think...
Go. And it's the Sparks to start out. Now here's Plum. Down low. Cardoso with the block.
Yeah, get used to that from Cardoso. He racked up 263 of those in college. That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Gaddis. The three. Here's Cardoso. Here's Gaddis. Fires the three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks, who went second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
4 on the clock. Erica Hamby on the wing. Hits the jumper in space.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Here's Gaddis. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Outside Plum. Hamby. Soft touch off the glass.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Chicago with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Gaddis. The three-pointer, no good.
Family with it.
Now Atkins defending. Lets the three fly. Rebound Chicago. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Gaddis. Three-pointer. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Now here's Van Loo. Plum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gaddis. That's in there. Angel Reese with the assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Outside Plum. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did. Her offensive rebounding was especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
Sparks trailing. Pass to Van Loo. From downtown, Cardoso gets the board. Outside Atkins. Gaddis up top. There's the triple. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Plum. Hamby a screen. Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. Kept alive. And the ball out of play, the Sky will have.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ramsey. Pass to Vandersloot. Now Reese.
Here's Ramsey.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Plum. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Passed on them off. Brink, covered by Cardoso. That one, good for 2.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
And here is Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Makes it off the glass.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone. But hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sky out in front, up 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic for the first as the second quarter gets underway. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Counting that bucket.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Pass to Allen. Williams. Over Stevens. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
One of the most exciting players in the WNBA, Angel Reese.
Chicago very happy to have her finish runner-up in Rookie of the Year voting. Reese brings some serious attitude to the organization. The Sky led the W in rebounding last year, largely because of course, Angel Reese.
Here's Burrell. Off the mark there with the 3. Chicago leading. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to the left wing. Takes the 3. Chicago again missing. And here are the Sparks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Amby right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
8 of the last 10 points. That's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
And she was all alone on that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Amby up top, uncovered. Banham with the rebound.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Here's Stevens from the right block. The shot is good.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Here's Williams. The Sparks grab the miss. Passed on them off. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here is Stevens. Launches it. Banham with the rebound.
And one surprise this season, a few upstarts making early waves.
Yeah, it's hard to predict which teams will break out. So many factors involved. Now the question is, for those upstart teams you were mentioning, Blake, can they sustain their success?
It's going to be interesting to see that, guys. And you know that opponents will start to figure them out a little bit. But for right now, it's fun to see those teams playing with a lot of confidence.
And the Sparks call time here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Plum. To the paint. Pass to Jackson. Over Goddess. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brink.
Stevens, covered by Cardoso. See Plum from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, at the arc, Plum can be lights out. She's got really great accuracy.
Here's Goddess. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Here's Plum. Rebound Chicago. From deep, Ariel Atkins. Nailed from three-point land.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Now here's Plum. Up top, Brink. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Sky up 10. And join us right back here after the breaks for the start of the second half. 31. The second half beginning in a moment. We've seen Goddess really having a great game here.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the second overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Outside Brink. Back to Plum. Shoots over Vandersloot.
Plum misses.
Here's Goddess. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Jackson outside. Pass to Brink.
Hamby outside Plum. The three ball. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Now here is Gaddis. Guarded by Jackson. Count the basket.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Good heads-up play by Plum, moving the ball and creating for another shooter.
Here's Chicago now. 16-point lead. Buries the long-range jumper.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Pass to Jackson. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Got that one up quick.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Guys, there's really no debate. When it comes to assists, Courtney Vandersloot is the GOAT.
No argument here. 7 assist titles in her career. Easily the best assist average in league history. Vandersloot is a wizard with the rock.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Here's Jackson. Amby outside. Cannon covered by Gaddis.
Well, Tim, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger than that.
The score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution have been superior. They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
The open shot by Kelsey Plums. The Sparks, no good that time either. Snatched away. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Will it go? Cannon. The Sparks, no good that time either. Reese with it. Amby covering. Pass to Gaddis. The shot good on the assist by Ariel Atkins.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Timeout called the Sparks. We've seen Gaddis really having a great game here.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Plum to end the drought. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
And that one's good. Goddess.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Kelsey Plum from outside. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And it's the Sparks ball. Stevens the screen. Pass to Cannon. The 3 is up. Rebound Chicago. Here's Goddess. Banked in off the glass.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Cannon covered by Goddess. It's tipped, and she recovers it. Brink, the shot is good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Sky out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Aleman with it. Here's Stevens, and she banks in the layup.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Here's Ramsey. The open shot by Elizabeth Williams, and off target on the 15-footer.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
It's good on the putback.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Banham. Now here's Allen. Here's the 3. Hamby grabs the miss.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Cannon. She's covered by Allen. To the right side. Just 3 to shoot. Burrell, no good. And so it's Chicago with it. Now Banham. When you look at the different rosters around the league, the average age is starting to feel younger.
Yeah, and with the salary cap and how it's set up, you need players on those rookie scale deals, so teams might hold on to a younger player versus go with the vet.
No doubt. It's how you get the numbers to work. Teams go young to try to find gems as well and see how they can develop stars.
On offense, here the Sky. From deep, Hamby grabs the miss. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Here's Ramsey. Pass to Allen. Shoots the 3. Hamby grabs the miss. Here's Burrell. To the middle. Hamby misses.
Great defense right there.
Julie Van Loo on the wing. Pass to Brink.
And here's Jackson. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And here's Banham. The draft takes place right before the regular season. And it's fun to see these players get right into their pro careers.
Unlike the NBA, we get to see the collegiate stars that were born in March join the WNBA while they're still hot. It's a chance to see college stars immediately after a great run.
I love it. You have a great March, as you said, and you go right into the WNBA season. You get drafted right after that national semifinal and final. It's awesome. It's also a giant test, though, for rookies. I mean, they're playing a college season, then an extra set of 40-plus pro games, which we know are so much more taxing than a college game, and it's a big-time challenge. Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Pass to Banham. Goddess. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Outside Plum. No problem for Chicago as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like you're cooking for your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
We rocked this boat with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, "You rock so naturally." I said, "Now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song. Jam on it. I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say jam on it. Jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound. Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the boogie beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat.